All right. Hey, this is a guy, and I'm with a new home buyer, Sean, and he was in one of my first-time homebuyer classes. And we're doing this video because there's a lot of scammers out there in the mortgage business who try to get your attention. And the way they get your attention is they buy your information. Every time you get a credit inquiry done with a mortgage company, there's other mortgage companies in there that buy that data, and they will purchase it, and they will actually know your phone numbers. They'll know your email addresses. They'll know your name. And they know you just applied for a mortgage with somebody else, and they're going to try to contact you. So when I met Sean, we were doing a first-time homebuyer class for Virginia Housing, and we kind of talked about that, Sean, didn't we? That you got to be careful about your credit. And one of the things that we've learned from this lesson, we're trying to help everybody today, because you got scammed by a company, begins with an A. We don't know who they are, but we know who they are, but you're going to have to hopefully avoid them. The way you avoid them, and we're going to explain the problem, is you're going to use the link at the bottom of this video, which is opt-out pre-screen. And also the do not call registry. So you need both those things to opt your personal information out of the credit bureaus, which is opt out pre-screen, and then you're opting out your phone number in the do not call registry, and that will help protect you from scammers. So Sean, I had pulled your credit on I think a Wednesday, and I believe the next day, what happened?
The people called me and they said they were competitive company and they give better rates, and basically dressed it up real good to make it seem like they were going to be better and can do everything better on their end.
Right.
And then they charged me a $500 fee up front, which was paid, obviously. And
right. Yeah, we're going to get that. We're going to get that back for you. But what they did, for everybody's watching this video and why you want to avoid it, you're going to use the link below. It's called opt-out pre-screen, and you're also going to do not call registry for your cell phone numbers and any other phone numbers. Because what the people do is they buy your data from the credit bureaus. That's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and they sell it to these other mortgage companies. So this was a licensed mortgage company that contacted Sean, but they did some things that are not ethical, that are not government regulatory things. First thing they did was they baited and switched him. They just told him a rate, which was sounded really good. 5% is a great rate when rates are right now 6 and 7%. So 5 sounded great, and they were going to lock you in, and they just needed $500 to do it. So they did that, and they collected it from you because you didn't want to lose out on that opportunity. What they didn't tell you, the consumer, or Sean, is that that rate is more tied to a 15-year mortgage, and that's not what he's going to be needing or wanting or interested in. But they didn't disclose any of that when they got his money. And secondly, they violated government regulations by collecting a fee that was other than the allowable fee. The allowable fee in a mortgage application is a credit report fee or an appraisal fee that you can pay before closing. No other fees are allowed to be paid by the consumer. So they violated that government regulation as well. So we're just here doing this public service video because we don't want any more of you out there who are first-time buyers or 10-time buyers of real estate to not protect yourself before you start shopping for a mortgage. But you won't get scammed if you start with Perfect Number Remedy, because we're going to connect you to the right loan officer that will educate you about how to do this and avoid this, because more and more scamming is going on. So thank you, Sean, for being with us and for helping educate everybody. And so anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. Just
all right,
be aware.
Be aware and get opted out. So I know I had you and your wife get opted out. I don't know if you had a chance to do it yet, but if you haven't, already take care of it. And so anytime anybody pulls your credit in the future, this won't happen again. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Yep. Thank you.